Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona on Good Friday. I hope you're well. I hope it stopped raining where you are. It just about has here. So I've just got a quick video for you today. Don't have any projects planned. I was waiting to see what was on the retiring list and then got to work out what I can do for you from what's retiring. So the last chance list has been updated and there's some amazing bargains. There's stamp sets for like £5 and dies, 60% off. So really good chance. But I've pulled all my things out and I need to go through and see what my favourites are. No Notes and Totes is there, but there's a couple of others that I will do over the next couple of weeks and I hope that they're still available. So what I'm going to do for you today is show unboxing. I've got my new in colours and I'm going to share that with you. So let me switch to my camera on my desk. Okay, this is the new catalogue. So we're no longer having an annual catalogue. That is retiring at the end of April. And we're going to have 3 catalogues a year. So this is the May to August, which we've been able to pre-order as a demonstrator. That is one of our benefits. Big benefit it is too. I can't open it and share it with you, but if you would like one, please just send me a message or comment underneath the video and I'll get one out to you. Let's get those out of the way. And then this is my box of goodies. I've got it slightly to the side so that I can get things out. So normally we've had, well, not normally, until now we've had 6x6 designer series paper in the in colours. This year we have 12x12. Fabulous. And I'm going to go through what colours are what in a second. I've got the 5 ribbons. I have my blends. I need to label those. I have my 2026 to 2028 in colour dots. There's 120 there. I have my re-inkers. Oops. Butterfingers. I have my pack of cardstock. And last but not least, the new style ink pads. Right, let me just get the box out of the way. There we go. Right, so I know there's been a lot of chatter about the new ink pads. One of the reasons is that last year a scrapbooking company decided to close down and gave Stampin' Up the opportunity to buy a lot of their products, and they weren't called demonstrators, I think they were called makers, to come over to Stampin' Up, and some of the staff did too. And apparently this is the type of ink pad that they had, and I have to say they're amazing. So this is the current ink pad. Showed you through. This is the new ink pad in one of the new colours, Crisp Cantaloupe. So these can be tricky to open. Now, I have rheumatoid arthritis. Not all of them. Some of them are okay, but sometimes they're really hard. This one's okay. Just happened to be by chance. I'm just trying to think which one have I struggled with lately. I've used one. Let's try Secret C. That might be. Although I've used that a lot. No, that's an easy one. Oh, Basic Grey might be. Or Early Espresso. So you have to lift this one up and then slide it along. And the sliding can be tricky. And then to close it, yeah. Right, now these ones are magnetised. So all you do, see how easy that was? And then you pop that underneath. So that's the only one I've labelled. And when you take it off, it sort of sticks, so you won't lose them. And they sort of, the others are still wrapped up, but they do stick to each other. So that's really good. So let me go through the colours with you. We've got, I don't think I've got them in colour, in order actually. Well, let's say alphabetical order. Oh, excuse me. Barely Blush. So that's a very pale pink. The Pretty in Pink that we've had till now, well, the one that's retiring, it's kind of the same family, just much paler, but it's nothing like the petal pink, which is one of my least favourite. That's more like a orangey yellow. This is definitely a pink. So that'll be nice. So Barely Blush, Crisp Cantaloupe, which is a returning colour. I want to say it's kind of like an orange, but if you put it next to, so Calypso Coral, you can see it's kind of orangey. If you put it next to, where's Timid Tiger? Next to Timid Tiger, it kind of looks a bit pinky. So yeah, that's a nice one. Then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Golden Glow. So that's like a gold. I'm going to open that in a minute and see what that's like. Hydrangea Hue, which really reminds me of Boho Blue, but I saw a demo who put it next to some old cardstock she had, and when she did that, this looked more purple. So if we put it next to Fresh Freesia, it looks very blue. If we put it next to Blueberry Bushel, it kind of looks a bit purpley. If we put it next to Azure Afternoon, still looking a little bit on the purple side. Let me get Highland Heather. Highland Heather, and there you go, looking more blue. So it's really interesting. And then, last but not least, Peaceful Pine. So Shaded Spruce, you can see it's more muted than Shaded Spruce. Garden Green. Yeah, okay. So, and these are the magnetized ones. So, yeah, really, really love that. So just to show you again, and also it's a linen pad, which is supposed to last. I just managed to get ink all over this, which means they're supposed to last a lot longer than the current ones do. So at the moment we're only having the new in colours in this style, and then next year I don't know if we're getting a colour change or they're just going to start bringing them out in different colours. So I need to. I've done a label on there and on there, but I need to do that for the others. So yes, haven't used it yet, but so far so good. And then obviously I've got the blends to match. So I need to label those. That looks different. That green there in the blends looks slightly different. And I have got an in colour chart that I need to do cardstock, ink pad and the blends, so I'll do that again. That'll be quite interesting. So there's my blends and the ink refills, so you can still do, you know, whatever you do with the ink refills. Where's my Crisp Cantaloupe gone? It said that also that you still can squeeze it and get some in the lid. Yeah, can you see that in the lid? Oh, I'm really loving those. So, and then here we go with the cardstock. So I'm just gonna open this. And it's a pack of, I'll tell you, because with the last year's in colours, I made a decision. I'm always getting too much cardstock, and then I end up with it when it retires. So I've been getting these multi-packs, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 each of the 5 colours. So it's a pack of 20. So there's the green, quite muted, but lovely for Christmas. I do love that blue. Oh, I know what I've got in boho blue. It's my my mini cut and emboss machine is in boho blue. Oh yes, so when you put it next to that, it does look more purpley. Yeah. Okay. Just for the sake of comparison. And then, so that's the green and the blue. There's the pink. And I'm just thinking, have I got anything next to me in pretty in pink? I think I might have. Yeah, that's pretty in pink. So it's much paler. Really lovely though. And Crisp Cantaloupe. So it's kind of a, it's not really they're muted colours, I want to say, muted, which is lovely, subtles, compared to the brights that we had this year. So yeah, really liking those. So That's the cardstock. And then the ribbon, which is just says bordered ribbon, peaceful pine bordered ribbon. Let's get my scissors again. I want to have a look at the golden glow actually, if I can get into this. So this is, oh, it's lovely and soft. So that's the peaceful pine. I am really loving that. Have I got any garden green? Yeah, but it's garden green's much lighter. So I'm thinking subtles is the way to go. Let's have a look at the golden glow. This would be great for Christmas, I think. Like we had wild wheat, which I didn't really like. That retired last year, but then at Christmas it was perfect. Yeah, this is lovely, and the ribbon is lovely. Okay, so that's that. And then last but not least, these are really lovely. They've got a shimmer to them, and they've also brought out some butterflies, which I haven't got yet, in the in colours as well. So I need to get those. And this is a pack of 20. So again, it must be 4 sheets of the 5 colours. Let me get it out. Let's get the inks out of the way. Okay, so that's the crisp cantaloupe. One. Oh, love, love, love. I love a polka dot. I mean, these are polka dots, but the white is nice. Stripes. So 2 of the polka dots and 2 of the stripes. So yeah, it's 4 of each colour. And we've got stripes. This is the golden glow. Okay. Love that. See, they're barely pink to me. You can barely see that. Can you see that? Yeah. And then on the polka dot, it's really difficult to see. I'm trying to get you the angle to see it. Let's turn it over. That's better to see, but yeah, really muted. But lovely. Great for a baby. This I think is my favourite. Hyacinth hue. That is a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, beautiful. Love, love, love that colour. And the peaceful pine. Okay, so that's my in colour showing for today. Now I will be running an in colour club starting. Let me come back to my face. So I will be doing an in colour club this year, starting in May. Especially for those of you that are on a budget. So you will get 1 colour a month from May to September. So you will get a sheet or 2 half sheets of the designer series paper. So it'll be 6 by 12. You'll get a bolt of the ribbon in that colour. You'll get a pack of gems. No, sorry. 2 sheets, 6 by 12. Bolt of ribbon, ink pad, blends. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wrong one. 1, 2, 3. An ink refill. Can you see that? Yep. The paper, and also 2 sheets of the cardstock. And you'll get that every month, and you will get a pack of new gems, but not the in colour ones. And at the end of your 5 months, you will get a pack of the in colour gems, and that will be £59 including shipping. So if that's something you might be interested in, then just drop me a message, or I'll put a link that you'll be able to. So I'm excited about that in colour club. But yeah, I'll be sending out some emails about that. So if you're not on my email list, again, I'll put a link for my email list, and you can sign up for that, and then you'll get all the details straight to your inbox. Okay, that's all for today, and I just want to wish you a very happy Easter. Bye.